Today I'm working on a 2% tincture of white ambergris that I received from Patrick Lillis of Celtic Ambergris. He collects beach cast ambergris from the Atlantic coast of Ireland, and just go through this quickly. To make the 2% tincture with perfumer's alcohol or ethanol, basically I took a 100 ml Kimball jar, weighed the jar without the lid or the cap, and then added 60 grams of the ethanol, perfumer's ethanol, to it after I tared it, of course. Took that off, and then using this equation right here to make a 2%, 0.02, 2% solution or tincture. It's pretty simple. Goes back to chemistry 101 or 102, and I'll go through it real quickly. Something I had to get back out, even though I was a biochemistry major in college. We're solving for, we want a 2%, so you can either multiply this by 100 or just go ahead and use the decimals appropriately. So the solute will be the weight or the mass of the ambergris. This is gray ambergris that I received from the vendor that I just mentioned. Pretty cool. You can almost see the pieces of cuttlefish in this, including this piece right here. Anyway, I've never had anything interesting smell. Definitely the seashore. So we'll see. So this is what we want. We want a 2%. So basically, using this equation, the solute, the mass. I'm going to solve for that. The solution, the mass of the whole solution, would be the solvent plus the solute. Okay. So what we want to do is I measured out 60 grams of the perfumer's ethanol. So that's 60 grams here, plus the X. This is again the solute in the denominator and the numerator. So what we'll do is just cross multiply. We'll bring the 60 up here. And that's X over X. We do it, and we solve for that. Basically, we want to measure out X, do the multiplication here, and you're going to get 1.23 grams weight of the ambergris. And we're about to weigh that. And then we'll add that amount to the 60 grams of perfumer's alcohol, and that'll give us our 2% tincture. Surprisingly, this weighs about as much as a piece of styrofoam, I would say. This right here, this large piece, only weighed 10.5 grams. So I broke off a piece of that, put it in the mortar and pestle, pulverized it into a dust, basically. I actually weighed out more than what I need, the 1.2. I think I measured out about 1.5 grams, because I think most of, or a lot of it's going to stick to this mortar, even though it is pretty smooth. And then scrape it out of there, add it to the perfumer's alcohol, and let it macerate. It gets better with time, and an excellent material, ethically sourced for perfume. Goes way back to the beginnings of perfumery, and I'll compare and contrast that to some of the synthetic versions of ambergris, and we'll go from there. Take care.